everybody. Get up for Heath Wombo! Give it up for Colton and John and trailing around. Oh my God, give it up for yourselves. Give it up for Albert here. Thank you guys so much for having me. I'm traveling through from Tennessee back up to Massachusetts, and John blessed me with a guest spot here for 5 minutes to kind of maybe wow you a little bit, maybe leave you with a little tear roll down your leg. I got about like 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to do that. So, the biggest challenge for me doing comedy is trying to figure out what the crowd wants to hear. Because we all have life stories, right? And then we're like, yeah, free bird, 9/11. So I've been doing a lot of traveling, right? And we all have this stuff go on in our lives, and the way to power through life is to try to make a positive out of everything, right? So in the last 36 hours on my way here from the Clarksville, Nashville area in Tennessee, my bike tipped over in the trailer, right? I might have blown a tranny. That's something that you would think you would know if you blew a tranny, right? You would kind of, you would know, right, if you were blowing a tranny. In my van, so this is why we have to be careful with words, right? So, my van outside, my tranny's starting to slip. It's not getting out at first or second. I'm hoping we're into live mode, right? We call this Shrek humor. But all these negative things keep happening right in the last 36 hours, and I'm like, well, fuck, you can make a positive out of everything, right? I'm still here in front of you guys having a great time, right? Right? That's a clap, right? We're having a great time, right? That's a cue. We can clap. Put your left and right hand together right now. Let's see if this works. We're on a Saturday night in Pittsburgh. Left and right hand together. Let's get it warmed up. There we go. Yeah. All right. There we go. All right. It's all about energy. So, and then I look back at my life and I'm like, well, you can make anything positive. So, I was molested as a child. So I had to look back right on this trauma and be like, how can I get a positive out of being molested? Well, I found out at about 6, 7 years old that I wasn't gay. Because I didn't like to suck a dick, right? it's a pretty easy way to figure out if you're not gay, right? and then it occurred to me, like, having traumas like that, you end up with, like, they call them tisms or idiosyncrasies or things like that, or phobias maybe or whatever. So I have a few of those. And one of them was always a question of, what is this word molestation? Why don't they just call it rape of a child like what it is, you know what I mean? Why are they gonna make it difficult? They make it sound like it's like a game you play with your stepfather, your brother, or your uncle or something, you know? Molestation, it's child rape, okay? But anyway, so that was one thing that was like always a question in my mind. And the other thing was, I suddenly stopped eating hard-boiled eggs. See, I'm not the only one that gets that, right? It's, you know, even holding this microphone up to my lips right now, it's like, these things just go back. Like a hard-boiled egg, the texture of it, the shape of the head, like when I look at my own, I'm like, it's kind of like the shape that, like, then it reminds me of like a, and so like hard-boiled eggs, 37 years, it took me going back to prison where that is not the only source of protein that you get in prison if you don't choose to have another source of protein. But as I said, when I was molested, playing a game with my stepfather, called Hide the Pill and the Milkshake, I did not get that kind of protein. I actually had to take the hard-boiled egg and smash it up and put it in a slice of white bread. And now you're probably asking yourself, all right, this guy's got a pink professional asshole shirt and carpenter jeans with freaking dad shoes on. He's definitely been through family court. He's already talked about prison. Those two are probably related. I've had a couple of those. So what we're out here doing is I got about 50 seconds left. I'm actually just going to thank the room. I'm going to thank you all for being here. I want to thank Colton, John in particular, for having me out here. We're going to have to leave it at that. We're just out here having fun. Make sure you guys are clapping and having fun. Get that energy up. We come to comedy to do this and just let go. That's what it's for. So give these guys, I'm just blessed with a guest spot for 5-minute set. And just to help, you know, charm the room a little bit from Massachusetts. So have a great night, you all. I want to thank you. Thank you all. Thank you guys. Free! Free! Going up. favorite conversation.